Hey guys, so I've done a video on the top two inner game or inner work practices I do to keep myself grounded, to keep my soul more in my body, to keep myself less externally validated, although that's an endless journey. So number one was for me, age urine, which is the most powerful free medicine out there by far, in my opinion, along with dry fasting, but it's just amazing, amazing age urine. And number two is yoga. So get yourself into a nice yoga practice, the so-called stretching, but what it's really doing is tensing specific muscle groups and then relaxing. And that's causing a deeper relaxation, which is allowing your soul back in your body to deeper levels. That's why it feels so amazing to do yoga. Doing it twice a day, but even once a day, amazing. Figure out your own routine. You can do it at home. You don't need classes and all these things. So I'm doing it twice daily now for the last few weeks. And I don't know, I've been thinking and I've had phases when I've been doing it intensely as much as this and been off it the last few years. I don't know what I was thinking. My current thought process is how have I been living and managing this life without yoga? Because it makes me feel so stabilized, good, grounded, high consciousness, beautiful thoughts are coming in more, and my soul's coming back in. So that's number two. That's the two. But what we'll talk about is the third one. I missed off one. So the third of my most powerful inner game practices is reading books. And it's not for the reason you're probably going to think, for knowledge, because knowledge is great and all this stuff. And there's two things you can take away from this world that you take away from when you die. You don't take material things. You take away your knowledge for your reincarnation lives. So the knowledge you've learned and assessed from books, YouTubes, and all these things. Second is love. The love you've given out and the soul lessons of growth and healing of your inner work and how close you got to realignment of chakras and full surrender. So knowledge is really important, yes, but that's not the reason I'm recommending it as my top three and so powerful for me in a work. The reason I'm recommending it on top of the knowledge, which is brilliant, obviously read a book that's about knowledge if you're into knowledge, whatever. It's the fact that reading a book, particularly in physical formats, not as much online, although it's still good to read from Kindles and PDFs, I recommend it, but to read specifically a book, what I've noticed it does is it increases your concentration muscle. Your concentration muscle is attacked by this world. Just by being born in this world, they say that we have less, humans in general have a less attention memory, a less attention span than a goldfish these days. And the more trauma you've got, the more the soul is kicked out of the body, the less and less you can concentrate. And I know from Vipassana meditation and from concentration meditations that it can make you feel very peaceful, very calm to concentrate on one thing, whether that just be breath in Vipassana meditation or reading a book, because it makes you concentrate. It's not like you read a sentence, then spend 10 minutes reflecting on your sentence. You just read the sentences flowy. You don't need to meditate too much. And just read the sentences and processes you read. Just reading books, even a couple of pages a day, does massive things for your concentration, which leads to higher vibration. Better concentration equals to higher vibration, less ADHD, high vibration. And then it leads to more clarity of thoughts. And it literally, the more the mind concentrates reading a book, believe it or not, the soul again comes back into the body. So that's one, two, three. Read your books, guys.